Hey guys, how you doing? Big Guy Z here, up in here once again, and you probably know what I'm going to talk about, right? Well, of course you do. You've seen the title of this video. I was a bit unsure whether or not I was going to do a video about the new Nintendo console, because I know every man, woman and child and their dog is going to talk about this video. It's that big. But then I thought, hey, I am a Nintendo gamer. I have been one for many years, ever since the Super Nintendo, or the SNES as we like to call it in our household, right up to the Wii U, which I got right here. So I thought I had to say something about it. Last Thursday was a big day for us Nintendo fans, so I have to say something. Just before we begin, this video is going to be, as you can probably tell, it's not scripted or anyway. I do have a little list of talking points. You can't see because of the bright light, but a little list of talking points here. So I'm just gonna go through that quickly. So if you catch me looking down a lot, that's why. Let's just set the scene a little bit. Thursday morning, woke up, getting ready for the day, and as most people do, check my phone and check my Facebook feed, and there was a post from Nintendo basically saying that go to Nintendo website 3 PM today, NX preview trailer. And I was like, what? My body was like this, shaking, like finally after a good, well, I'll say it's roughly a good couple of years, ever since there was rumours about a new Nintendo console codenamed NX, right up to this day we are finally going to see it. We're finally going to see, you know, all these rumours, whether they're going to be true, you know, what is this thing? What is this new console? And when I finally got around to seeing the preview trailer, first impressions, they were good. I liked it. It was good old Nintendo doing what they were doing best. The name was revealed as the Nintendo Switch. I wasn't fully taken by the name, if I'm being honest, but over time, the more I thought about it, the more I linked the name to the actual device itself. I thought, yeah, it made sense. And another thing, it's nice that the name of the new Nintendo device is an actual word for a change. No, Wii, Wii U, even DS, 3DS. No, that era is pretty much done. But yeah, love the trailer. Seems like Nintendo got a lesson or two from Apple in terms of their trailers. You know, yeah, slightly cliched. You know, the millennials and their fancy houses and their, you know, perfect lives, and how the new Nintendo device, you know, integrates into their lives, how it makes it all better, all that stuff. But in terms of the trailer as well, very good, very, very good. Okay, let's start with the console itself. So it would appear that most of the patent leaks and the rumours, they were all pretty much true basically. A home portable console hybrid, detachable controllers, yeah, the whole shebang. You know, they're taking the portable and the home, putting it together into one console. Brilliant. Some people saying that, oh, it's a bit of a gimmick, oh, it's another gimmick, taking it around with you, yada yada yada. But I was thinking, hold on, if you just wanted a standard console, you can just, by the looks of things, with the whole tablet part, just according to the trailer, keep it dot, get out your standard controller, and just play it like a home console. Problem solved. I don't see where all the complaints are coming from in that respect. But if you want to do the whole portable thing, you can just get the controllers, the Joy-Con controllers, the left part and the right part. We'll go into detail about the controllers later, but yeah, you can just connect it to the tablet, lift it up, and boom, that's it. Portable, done. I mean, that, I ain't gonna lie, that whole concept of a fully fledged console on the go, that's pretty exciting. If I'm being honest, it's almost like, you know, the Wii U was the prototype. Now we got the proper product. You know what I'm saying? The proper what Nintendo what they intended to do this whole time. But yeah, tongue tied. Okay. Okay. As I was saying about the controllers, we've got a few options, a lot of combinations with regards to this new controller, the Joy-Con controller. So basically there's a left part and a right part. You can use them together, you can use them separate, you can have them as their own little mini controllers. It was really interesting. The first look was the guy playing Zelda in the dark, which was a bit creepy, but when he was ready to go and take his dog out for a walk, he just pulled it apart, the left side and right side from what they're calling the grip, the Joy-Con grip. They took it out, and obviously he put it on the main screen tablet part of the console, lift it off. So you can have it put it both together, but there's also the other thing about when the other guy was on the plane and he was playing it with the separately like this. Yeah, a bit like that. Like it was a Wii remote and nunchuck, although there's no confirmation of motion controls with the Joy-Con. But yeah, that's another way you can play it. And also they are their own mini controllers, which I know. I mean, I can see these hands. These hands are quite big, so it might be a little bit tight, a little bit cramped. It also reminded me of this. I don't know if any of you guys remember this. It's a Game Boy Micro, a very tiny Game Boy Advance. It was a bit like this. So I have. Well, it's been a while since I've played this, but I've played this before. It's not too bad. So hopefully, with the likes of me, Big Hand Z, playing something on a small Joy-Con controller, hopefully it won't give me any cramps. But I mean, great idea. You know, one device capable of 2-player multiplayer with using one device, or having 2 separate Nintendo Switch devices with the Joy-Con controllers, 2 left sides, 2 right sides, put it together, 4 players. Done. Pretty much. Awesome. Okay, what we're going to now, the games. Well, I'm very cautious when they showed the game footage. The main things, everyone went crazy when they saw Skyrim. Now, I'm not really a Skyrim fan, never played it, I've heard of it, but everyone's like, oh my god, Skyrim on the go, oh my gosh, this is great, this is awesome. But I just want to tell people just to be a little bit cautious. I mean, for starters, the developers behind Skyrim haven't really confirmed that that's a game, although they have been confirmed as one of the partners, one of the developers working with Nintendo to produce software for the new Nintendo device. But I just want to take you back brief to the Wii U reveal trailer. Remember there was like this fancy new Zelda, and it looked all nice, realistic, not like Breath of the Wild style, not like Wind Waker style, but it was nice and gritty. Did we ever get that? No. We got Wind Waker HD, we got Twilight Princess HD, but we never got that Zelda title. So even though there was footage of, we know that in this case, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is a confirmed Nintendo Switch title. We've known that for a while, but with the footage of like Mario and new Splatoon and Mario Kart, it seemed like a new Mario Kart game with the character of King Boo, that a character that was never in Mario Kart 8. I just tell people to be a little bit cautious, because there have been times where they've used footage in trailers of games that never really came to be, so I'm a little bit cautious on that one. Okay, as we mentioned about games, the developer support list. Nintendo also revealed an image of all the developers and partners that have been confirmed to work with Nintendo on this new device. And you have the usual suspects like Sega, Capcom, Warner Brothers. My phone. Why is my phone playing up sleep mode for you? Okay, yeah. All these other, a big list. If I can find the picture, add it onto this video. If not, then I'll try and post a link. I'll try and show you it. But it's quite a big, impressive list. I was more excited about, Capcom, Street Fighter, Sega, Sonic. We pretty much know there's going to be a Sonic game. And Square Enix. I must admit, I'm kind of holding on for Kingdom Hearts 3 and Nintendo Switch. Is that a bit of an ask? Fingers crossed, maybe. I'm a bit of a Kingdom Hearts fan, so that would be awesome if that happened. But yeah, long, diverse developer list, so third-party support is key for this. We've got the ball rolling, but we need those games. We need those for Nintendo, for this device to be a success. The third parties have to be on point. The third-party games have to be on point. But the only way we get that if we, as the consumers, provide support for the device in the first place. So the more people that back the console, the more other developers are gonna go, maybe we should provide more content for this device. So there you go. Now I've got to mention this compared with the Wii U. Now I love the Wii U. I mean you've seen it. I'm gonna show it again. Yeah, I love my Wii U. I don't play as often as I'd like to, but even I must admit, it was a bit commercially. It was a bit of a flop. Mainly because the marketing wasn't that great. People are wondering like, what is this device? Is it was it an add-on to the Wii? Was it its own console? Because only the gamepad was revealed, not as the console itself, and people didn't know. The name didn't help, and it just never really took off, which was a shame. It wasn't, because it does have good games. It is a good device. The concept was good. I guess maybe the developers weren't that enthusiastic, because there were some games where you needed a gamepad. It was a requirement. But with the Nintendo Switch, it seems like, you can just have the Pro Controller, keep it docked, and play it like a normal traditional home console. But yeah, and hopefully, Nintendo, the big guy, Mr. Reggie Fils-Aimé, and they've learned from past mistakes, and they just got to market it right and just really hammer it home what it's about. Yeah. What else can I say? Let's round this up now. A few questions. The screen. Does it have a touchscreen? Simple as, they never really revealed that. Does this thing have a touchscreen? It would be a missed opportunity if it didn't have a touchscreen, if I'm being honest. Especially during past Wii U, DS, 3DS. I mean, if it was like multi-touch, like the phones and iPads and tablets, then that's it. That's done. It's done. It's done. If they did it like that, that would be awesome. And no, it would just be too awesome. It'd be over. It'd be game over. It'd be Nintendo winner. Great. It's done. If it was multi-touch screen, then that's good. Now that's nothing nobody's really talked about. That's about DLC. What we're gonna do about DLC. As we know, one thing I forgot to mention, that the Nintendo Switch, they've done away with discs and it's now on cartridges, which is a smart move because cartridges and SD cards, they've evolved a lot since then. The technology is better, much more better than disc media. I mean the SD card in my camera right now is like a 32 gig. Yeah, 64, 128, 256, just random. Z-ROOMs at even like 1 terabyte SD card, which is crazy. I don't know if that's true, but we've come a long way, so that's good. But what about DLC? How would that work? I'm guessing there'll be some sort of built-in memory on the Switch itself, but I'm just curious how that would work. I know that Nintendo are quite late on the DLC game, but I'm confident that when they came along, they kind of did it really well. So I'm pretty confident that the DLC is good. Amiibo is another thing. We saw in the trailer with the lady playing supposedly a new Mario title. Once she took her Nintendo Switch tablet part out of the docking station, you saw a few Amiibo next to it, which gives the impression that there is going to be Amiibo support. I mean, there's going to be a new Amiibo for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, a Nintendo Switch title, so we can safely say there is going to be Amiibo support. Another note on trade, I've noticed that a few videos have said that on the device, on the docking station, there was a couple of ports on the side. Were they USB ports? Are they for charging the controllers, charging the Joy-Con? Additional hard drive space? I'm just speaking off the dome off the top of my off the top of my head, or my hat. So yeah, that'll be interesting on that regard. And yeah, let's I think I'm gonna round it up now. It's been quite a few minutes, so let me just round it up. Final thoughts. You know what? I love Nintendo. No, I really do, because they just always keep you guessing. This hype-around new device, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I never got that hype, that excitement when the PS4 was revealed. I never got that excitement with the Xbox One reveal. Oh gosh, remember the Xbox One reveal? Television. So you don't, it's like, but with Nintendo, it's always like, what are they going to do next? Even if it's not that great, even though, Nintendo have flopped in the past, Virtual Boy, but, they always try to innovate. People call it gimmicks. I like to call it, innovation, This is trying to make a full home console where you can play AAA titles on the move. A truly portable. Like, you can't really get, they always set the trend, set the standard, Nintendo had Wii Remote, then all of a sudden PlayStation Move, and Xbox Connect. Oh, there's a Wii Gamepad. Oh, we have Xbox Smart Glass and all of that stuff. So I think it's great. I'm going to try my best to support it. Chances are I'm going to buy it at some point. Probably not day one. Not really a day one buyer sort of guy or gamer. But I'm really excited for it. I hope everyone else is excited for it. If you've got any points or comments or things that I may have missed, let me know in the comment section below, and I shall see you guys very, very soon. Yeah, I don't know, I got a little bit tongue-tied there. It's a bit weird just going off the dome, but anyways, I'll see you guys next video. So until then, laters.